Check this out, man. The Berning Army. I mean, are you cussing kidding me? Who the cuss you think they're talking about? It's the army of hell. Why would you want to be known as that? Why would you want to associate yourself with that? Why would you want to be called the Berning Army? And I love it. At the same time, what are they doing? They're talking Trump, 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 which, in my opinion, is a reference to the biblical trumpets of the book of Revelation, or simply put another way, trouble for everybody. And then last year, they had or what was it, the year before, they had the ALS Ice Water Bucket Challenge, which the mainstream media themselves, because I even did a video on it and showed you, the mainstream media themselves even said it was a satanic ritual. So they're baptizing themselves and then asking for fire. So you got the whole water and fire thing, which is great because we're going to get hit with both anyway, as far as I'm concerned. People are just asking for it. It sucks. Berning Army. And then what are some of the biggest movies that are out right now? Last year you even had that blockbuster San Andreas, The Destruction of California, right? Now this summer you have Batman versus Superman, which the name of the character they teamed up against to fight was called Doomsday. Captain America's movie name is Civil War. And what's the name of the new X-Men movie that just came out this weekend? It's called Apocalypse, which doesn't really mean death and destruction. It just means the revealing of a transition, a revealing of information, a revealing of a new age. But the word's been hijacked now to mean death and destruction. It's what it's collectively understood as, for the most part, by the majority. And what's also in the news, pounding on you, man, transgender, because they're talking about a transition from one age to the other. But unfortunately, it's going to be destructive because they're hijacked time or whatever, created time, I don't know. And they're forcing these changes, which is causing them to be violent. At least that's what I think. These people, everybody's being set up. Then you got this garbage too all at the same time. Netanyahu, Iran's preparing another Holocaust. Israelis have a two-dimensional version, a hexagon, which is a two-dimensional version of a three-dimensional cube on their flag. And the Muslims, Iran, they worship a thing called Kaaba in Mecca, which is a cube, but they walk around. So they're all on the same side. Holocaust just happens to mean a burnt offering or sacrifice. Interesting. Berning Army. That's pretty coincidental. I'm sure that's all it is. And then get this. You'll love this too. This is from mainstream media. Welcome to a Bernie Sanders Wiccan ritual. Attending a rally for Bernie Sanders usually involves long lines of security screenings, but that wasn't the case. An intimate, informal event Friday evening supporting the Vermont Senator's presidential campaign in a park here. Set of metal detectors. Entrance required burning ceremonial sweetgrass. Participants were smudged, meaning the smoke from the sweetgrass was wafted over them before they could enter the sacred circle and begin a Wiccan ritual to support Sanders. Welcome to the Feeling the Burn ritual. Yep, they're going to feel it all right. And the Wiccans are the same group as it's the Masons. It's the same. It's the fake Jew Saturn scum. I can't remember the exact order, but it goes something really close to this. The Masons created the Rosicrucians, or inspired, influenced, whatever you want to call them. The Rosicrucians, who then inspired, influenced, created the Golden Dawn Party, who then created, influenced, whatever, however inspired, the Wiccans. It's all, look it up, it's all the same crew. Masons, Rosicrucians, Golden Dawn, Wiccans. Or a little bit vice versa in there. It's all tied to the same cussing thing. It's crazy. Thanks to my subscribers, at least we know. I don't know if it really means anything, but I feel like it does. At least we're not going to, when things go boom, we're not going to be surprised. I think that is a much bigger advantage than your average person has, and I think that's going to be a very valuable card to have in your deck when it comes time to show your hand. Just saying.